Assalamualaikum. I am Jawad Ahmad, and today we are present in our next economics class, in which we are going to cover the third economic structure, that is mixed economy. So before we can start our class, kindly subscribe my channel so you can get all my videos on a timely basis. Let's start. What is mixed economy? Previously, we have already covered the capitalistic economy, in which all the resources held by rich people. The second economic structure that we have covered in the last class was planned economy, or socialistic economy, in which all the resources are held by the government, and government decide what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. Now we are going to cover the third type, that is mixed economy. It is a type of economics or economic structure in which there is a combination of capitalism and socialism, in which some rules are made to facilitate the capitalistic persons, or the rich, or the uh, more resources holders as compared to government level, and some policies are made to cover the negative effects of capitalism through making some decisions. So it is a combination between government owned economic system and private owned system. So both systems work hand to hand. Let's study their definition. It is an economic system in which all the decisions about resource allocation are under partly government and partly by market forces of demand and supply. So, both systems follow here. Some decisions are made on the basis of demand and supply, that refers to the capitalistic economy, and other some decisions are made by the government, which refers towards socialistic economy. So, type of economy in which government and private ownership go hand to hand is called mixed economy. Type of economy in which free market economy and government based economy continue hand to hand. So, under this economy, it is very important for our government to always take initiative to overcome the disadvantages of capitalism and socialism, and form such policies in combination, in consultation with private owners, so to make the economy more stronger and to earn the best out of best profits for the economy as a whole. Therefore, the government has to intervene in the society to make some rules to increase efficiency of the economy as a whole, to provide equity to all citizens to avoid the negative impact of private ownership. So now we are going to study each of them. Here equity means a right to each person at equality level. For example, you have to know the difference between equality and equity. For example, there is a tree and two-person try to reach at the top to obtain apples that are hanging there. First person is of taller size and can easily touch the apples and can make them pluck from the tree and get their required benefit. And the other person is of a short height and cannot each and cannot reach that apples. So here equality fails. Both persons have been given each height of same height of stairs, but same stairs cannot facilitate them equally. So equality fails here. Whereas in equity, different persons are given different stairs or ladders to reach the apples. A person who has a less less height should be given a higher ladder so he can easily reach to that opportunities. Secondly, a person who is already have a highest or tallest height should be given less benefits. So this is called equity. Equity gives equal opportunities to everyone, and here equality does not falls and equity prevails because government have to decide and government have to give equal opportunities to each person of the society so he can avail the same benefits that are available to a rich or a taller person. Let's study them from the notes. Role of state in mixed economy. Role of state or role of government is very important in mixed economy because they have to cover the drawbacks of capitalism, capitalistic economy, and try to implement the benefits of capitalistic economy as well as the benefits of socialistic economy. So, benefits of capitalism and socialism both apply at the same time. So, a greater responsibility is imposed on the state to formulate such rules and regulations for private sector as well as the public sector so each person can get equal benefits or they have the same opportunities that others have. So, laissez-faire, that is free market economy, is a thing of past. Although the invisible hand can bring about solutions to economic problems, there are times when the market fails. In capitalistic economy, Although there are surplus resources available in the market and there is a large amount of supply available in the market for the consumers as well as the producers, but sometimes the market fails and it has to undergo some critical times where this state has to intervene and take its part. So, to overcome their negativities, government tries to remove shortcomings of the market in following ways. Following are the ways in which government have to intervene to overcome the negativities or to provide the same opportunities to all citizens of economy. First one is that government take actions. Government take actions to improve efficiency. Government encourages competition to avoid monopoly. For example, by deregulation, sometimes government makes some rules that need to be so sometimes the government have to deregulate their own made rules and regulations in order to strengthen the economy or increase the efficiency of the economy and remove the establishment of monopolies in the economy. Government sometimes intervenes in market to remove negative externalities, for example, anti-pollution laws. Sometimes, in order to increase the production, government have to re-regulate or provide some incentives to the producers, although their large production affect the economy by the effect of pollution. But government have to sacrifice some aspects in order to increase the productivity or to fulfill the demands of the people. Government encourages beneficial activities to provide public goods. Sometimes government itself encourages private sector to invest in public sector so people can get public goods as their own benefit or at their own comfort level. For example, education facilities, health facilities, roads. We can say that private schools government should government should give first priority to government schools. But if government feels that government sector is not performing at such level that can satisfy people want or can safeguard our students' future, then government itself encourage creation of private schools so our children can get such quality of information or education that is intended by the current age requirement. So this is government intervention to improve the efficiency of the economy. Second one is that government take action to promote equity. I have already explained to that what is equity. Equity is the facility of providing same type of opportunities to all sectors of the economy, whether they can get them or not. Providing same opportunities to all sectors of the economy. Government redistributes incomes to reduce unacceptable inequality of income and wealth by taxing policies. For example, Government can implement progressive taxation in which a person who is earning higher income should give high taxes and the person who is earning less should pay less tax. In this way, such benefit or such subsidy can give a relief to the poor sectors of the economy, and by expanding policies, for example, by providing subsidies or transfer payments to poor. Here, transfer payment means all such benefits that come to you without spending money are called transfer payments. So this is government role to facilitate the poor sectors of the economy through providing them equity rights. Third government invention or intervention is government take action to stabilize the economy. How they can stabilize the economy? They can formulate fiscal policies or monetary policies to overcome the effect of inflation or deflation. Capitalistic economy have gone through several contradictory and expansionary times. Sometimes the economy expands and sometimes the economy contracts. Inflation and unemployment have caused problems in the economy that lead to instability, and such instability should be covered by the government through formulating fiscal policies and monetary policies. Next, fourth one is regulation rules of government in the market. Government makes some rules to regulate the markets or to strengthen the availability of goods to the poor sectors of the economy by making some rules for the markets or through the provision of goods to such market. Regulations establish rules which limit the ability of firms to operate in their own best interest. Economic regulations set price setting. Prices set for each commodity, so no firm can take or can increase the price of the product at his own benefit. So all the firms under such competition will be price takers instead of price makers. By setting wages, they can strengthen or stabilize the labor of the economy. Buffer stock scheme. Buffer means extra stock. It means that if you need 100% raw material, then you should maintain a 10% or 5% buffer stock at all levels. So if there is a shortage of goods or raw material in the market, that cannot affect you from such shortage, and your production should not decrease or stop. And safety standards in the industry. Social regulations protect public health, safety, and environment. So these are the four roles of the government. Firstly, by making regulatory rules for the market. Second, government take action to stabilize the economy to overcome the effect of inflation and deflation through making fiscal and monetary policies. Third one is government take action to promote equity. Equity here means providing provision of equal opportunities for all sectors of the economy, irrespective of the fact they are rich or they are poor sectors of the economy. And the fourth one is Government take action to improve the efficiency of the economy through deregulations of some rules and regulations and promoting the private sector to invest more and more in the society so each person can get the same benefits that is intended to be provided by the government. Now move to the advantages of such sectors of economy. What are the advantages? Retain dynamics. Dynamic means change, modernity, upgradation of private sectors. Retain dynamics of private sector. It means that under this mixed economy, the private sector is not totally ignored. The stake of the private sector or private sectors of the economy are also taken by the government and provide them such benefits that they intend to receive from any type of economy. Second benefit is public interest guarded by legislation and state provision. Legislation means rules and regulations made by parliament. So government make rules and regulations and involve in the economy at a state level to safeguard the interest of public sector or public citizens or the citizens of an economy. Disadvantages: state may regulate economy for political ends. Sometimes when the government is being so much powerful, then government may use or form such strategies that can only provide them political benefits and public sector do not receive such type of benefits that are intended to be provided to them. So corruption increases, responsibility for economic performance blurred. When private sector is not given as much as importance that they have in capitalistic economy, then sometimes the amount of investment from the private sector decreases due to which the whole economy have to suffer. And the last disadvantage is government intervention create cost and uncertainty. Sometimes when the government is more involved in day-to-day affairs, then there is a higher risk for the private sector that their interests will be violated. Therefore, they may be reluctant to produce as much as they want to produce or invest as much as they want to invest in any sector of the economy. So this is the third type of economy. And here you have seen that each type of economy has its own plus points and negative points. You cannot say that each or one of them is perfect. These are the policies or rules that make them perfect. But usually the mixed economy is more preferred because such type of economy does not affect capitalistic market and does not affect socialistic market because they provide a group of or provide a combination of rules and regulations for public sector as well as private sector so the people cannot suffer through any type of economy or any type of rules of any sector. So this is the class. Hope the concept has been well explained. Subscribe my channel so you can get all my videos on a timely basis. Let's meet in the next class with the next topic. Let's meet. Thank you.